Okay.
So, let's say you're right here in the center, okay? You're right here in the center. This is your power. And let's say you're going between two parties. Maybe it's a little bit of two parties. We'll do a little more personal. We'll do like your partner, your relationship, and then your like family ship, or like friends versus family. This side is where that one party is. Here's the other party, right? Can you see? Can you see? Here's where the other party is. Okay? So with one party, let's say you're trying not to give them the impression that they have that much power over you. By you deliberately trying to bring them down, and let me hold this still centered. By you trying to deliberately hold them down and being like, you don't have that much power over me, you giving that focus and that attention and feeling the need to even do all of that is giving them hella power. Because it takes a lot of energy to do all of this instead of just be here. Okay? Just be here. Just be here or just be here. Right? So if you guys do all of this, oftentimes you have to either lift the other side up a bit so that you can like redistribute that energy. So that energy you're putting here to put somebody down and be like, whether it's vocally, verbally, through actions, energetically, like you don't have that kind of power over me, you're kind of giving that power somewhere else because you're still under the impression that your power is external, okay? And with you thinking that your power is external, if you ain't putting it here, you definitely ain't putting it here because obviously you think it's external. So you're giving it up here, right? So for example, if you think, let's say you're dating and all of a sudden you're on your rebellious side and now you think your parents and your family are like lying to you, don't trust them, and or they're just being too overbearing, too overpowering, you'll take your family and start to bring them there. And because you don't have a sense of self, or there's something like, you know, you thinking that your power is external, you may resort to your partner, your relationship, your romantic relationship, or your friends, or another influence and give them, you know, that power. Either way, honey, you losing, okay? Because maybe you're right. Maybe there's a certain part of your stage in your life where you don't need to give your family that much power over your life and your decisions, but it doesn't mean that you need to basically turn that energy and give it to the next party. Instead, get in the center and recognize that when you know who you are, your decisions, your actions, the things that you're doing, how you feel, you are standing on 10 toes. You're standing on business, okay? You're focused on yourself and you're focused on what it is that makes you feel good. You are standing completely aligned with your decisions and you're not worried about pushing down somebody so they don't think they have the power, overlifting up somebody else, needing their validation. You are in the center, okay? Also, because there's like multiple versions of ourselves, maybe just for me, I don't know. But there's multiple versions of ourselves. You may have one part of you that's like, damn right, sis, I completely agree. Then there's another part of you who's like, yeah, but look at all that this person has done for me. And look, I don't want to be manipulated by this person and whatever. So there's like, think of me here, right? Think of me here and think of it being like 7 versions of me, right? So there's another version, another version, another version, another version, right? And when I make a decision, okay, when I'm standing 10 toes down, when I'm focused and I know what the fuck I'm doing and I'm making that decision for myself, every one of my versions of selves are aligned, okay? There's not one who's like, but sis, I don't like, no honey, no. We are here, okay? Once that decision is made, caso cerrado, we are done, honey, okay? So that's how you have to look at it, because those parts of you that are kind of like swaying and kind of stepping out of line, you need to check them. Check them, sis. Check that version of you that's doubting you. Check that version of you that's questioning you. Check that version of you. I'm not saying ignore them. I'm not saying not giving them the platform. But once you freaking come to that decision where it's like, okay, I know what I need to do. My power is within me. I know where I want to go. I know what I need to do. I know that the power is within me. Make that decision, okay? And take that power back Even to the people who you claim you're not giving them power, it takes energy. Take that power back, take that energy back, and do you. Thank you.